Plastic. It's everywhere. In every continent, country, house, room, you. Wait, did you say in me? You might say. And that is a yes. According to Damien Carrington, author on green website The Guardian, adults tend to consume about 50,000 particles of microplastic per year, and children is 10,000 less, but everyone breathes in another 50,000 for every year. In case you didn't know, microplastics are tiny bits of plastic that are usually found in health and beauty objects, but I'll get to those in a second. You must be wondering how you end up eating all these plastics that you didn't even know existed. To answer that, we look to the ocean. But fortunately, the plastic in the ocean crisis is being resolved with one simple tool, with a long name, the Draper Sprout Microplastic Sensing Autonomous Underwater Vehicle, or the Draper for short. This is what it looks like. The Draper detects and filters microplastics in the waters of the Earth. It's about 3 feet long in diameter, and here's how it works. Once it's been deployed, it will skim across all the water that it's in like a certain radius that it's been programmed to go into. And it'll go no deeper than 9 meters because microplastics never go underneath 9 meters. They always just float up to the top. And on the front, which is the part you can't see, but it's in the back, it's got a hole where it intakes, and it will run through it, and then it will find and keep the microplastics, and then it will shoot out water at the back, propelling it forwards. And the rear has like a rudder that lets it turn directions that it needs to go left or right to navigate the waters. And in the front, on the sides, there's also 2 proximity sensors, which lets it kind of see around, and that will communicate with the GPS back on the docking station, where it also charges and puts the microplastics back in so that it doesn't keep them all and then gets overloaded and doesn't work anymore. But the large outer ring that's around the Draper, the 2 rings that are connected to the main body, they house the batteries and the control unit. And so when it's low on batteries, it will tell the unit to go back to the docking station, and it will charge. And the reason the Draper is needed is, well, you can't really see it, but it's a graph of showing how many tons of microplastics are made in the world. That's the blue area. And then up in the top, there's a tiny red sliver that is how much is in the ocean. And 27 trillion, I think, 27 billion, I think, tons, TONNES, which is not our tons, it's 200 pounds more per ton, so it's 2,200 pounds for every ton. That many tons of plastic are made per year, and 236,000 tons are put in the ocean, so that needs to be solved, and that's what the Draper is for. But the way you intake it is fish are surrounded by it all day, every day, and they inhale it, they eat it by eating other things, and then when we catch those, we eat them too, which means now they are in us. So that kinda has to be stopped. But the effects of microplastics are unknown, which is an up and downside, but some are actually small enough that they can actually penetrate tissue and cause immune reactions, and it is for that reason that the Draper is needed. So to sum it up, the Draper Sprout Microplastic Sensing Autonomous Underwater Vehicle is a much needed water refresher that helps get microplastics out of water, which gets plastic out of animals, which gets plastic out of us. Thank you.